今天我们就走进这所顶级酒店管理教育的领导者美洛酒店集团和 Les Roches 联合创办的亚洲酒店管理学院，看看他们的王牌专业到底有多好。走吧。
So we promise that we deliver Swiss educational excellence, and this promise is being held by having the Dean of Switzerland who comes 1 week and goes through our assessment, our courses, talk to the students, talk to the teachers, talk to everyone to understand that yes, we have the same quality.
Our foundation program will help them to improve their IELTS score up to 5.5 or maybe even to 6. So then they can study our main bachelor program fully in English, and they can understand and they can do very well.
嗨，大家好！现在我们镜头前的就是亚洲酒店管理学院的首席运营官 Chris。My first question is, how did Minor International gradually become one of the largest hotel groups in the Asia Pacific region?
Everything started in 1978 with our founder and currently chairman, Mr. Einecke, who started going out of high school and started doing his own businesses. So he slowly went into minor food. He founded, for example, the pizza company, which is now one of the biggest pizza companies in Thailand. He created and worked together with the Marriott to open 2 hotels. And from there as well, he was part of the construction of what is now the Four Seasons in Chiang Mai. And slowly started first in Thailand and then looked at an international expansion. Later on, he became the Anantara brand and the Avani brand. And then recently, now since 2019, Minor Group acquired the NH Group, which was based in Europe, in Spain, and now makes that the Minor Hotels, for example, is the 10th biggest hotel chain in the world with 540 hotels across the world, from Thailand, Southeast Asia, the Maldives, East Africa, North Africa, Europe, and also Americas, and as well expanding in China as well. So one of the biggest hotel chain over a history of about 40 years. Yes.
Well, you have a great network of hospitality.
Yes, but the Minor Group is not only hospitality. So we have within Minor 3 big business units. So we have Minor Hotels, which is the most biggest internationally, but we also have Minor Food, which is mostly based in Thailand and Southeast Asia, which are more the quick service types of restaurants that are located in Thailand and the neighboring country as well. And then last, we also have Minor Lifestyle, which is more focusing on the shopping experience, retail experiences. At the moment, mostly Thailand, but also slowly expanding across the region.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And what is the relationship between Asian Institute of Hospitality Management and Minor?
And Minor are our owners. So we actually like to call ourselves AIM rather than the Asian Institute of Hospitality Management, quite a long word. And we play with the word in English because AIM means that you want to achieve something.
Aim at something.
Exactly. So for example, we tell our students, you aim to excel, you aim to connect, you aim to be the best. And for example, everywhere we talk about aim higher, and then we even have our hashtags. So that's kind of our little story behind the name. So Minor in 2019, 2020 decided to go into education. As the group is getting bigger and bigger, they really want to identify the next generation of general managers and how can they create the managers from Asia that will actually be their future GMs, future director of rooms, director of F&B and so on. And that's one of the reasons why they created our school. But in order to also make sure that we offer a curriculum that is the best, so Minor approached Les Roches, which is the 4th best hotel school in the world. And then together they decided that Les Roches would be signing a contract to be an academic association, which means that we are 100% owned by the Minor Group, but we are delivering a curriculum of the quality of what they do in Switzerland as well. So that's the way we do both between our ownership of minor and our academic association with Les Roches.
How do AM and the globally renowned hotel management school, Les Roches, collaborate in education?
There are two ways where we work together. The first one is the curriculum. So we offer the same curriculum as what they do in Switzerland. Les Roches offers a 3.5 years curriculum for delivering a BBA. We deliver the same length of the program. We look at all the courses that they have available. We deliver approximately 90 to 95% of the same courses. We have the freedom to deliver the way we want it, but the learning outcomes, the structure is the same as Switzerland. And then the big advantage with our collaboration is that students can decide to start their study here in Thailand, study 2.5 years, and after the 2.5 years, including the internships, they can automatically transfer to Switzerland if they want to. So that's the first way we work together in terms of the curriculum and the BBA we offer. Now the deans of Les Roches, for example, also come every year to check on the quality of what we deliver. So we promise that we deliver Swiss educational excellence, and this promise is being held by having the Dean of Switzerland who comes 1 week and goes through our assessment, our courses, talks to the students, talks to the teachers, talk to everyone to understand that yes, we have the same quality, and that's the reason why our students can study here and then finish in Switzerland.
May I know how the Les Roches rank?
So Les Roches is the 4th best hotel school in the world for hospitality management according to the QS ranking. So it's a very good school to collaborate with. And then the second biggest advantage we have with working with Les Roches is that they also look at the quality of our education and the learning that we deliver. So for example, every teachers that we have hired and working here with our students actually go through a training program together with Les Roches. So we film them, we send that videos to the pedagogical trainer of Les Roches, reviews, give feedback, and to make sure that, again, we offer that Swiss educational quality.
Great, but why should a student choose to study hotel management in Thailand?
That's a fantastic question. That's my mission. I really want to bring more students to decide to choose Thailand as the place to study hospitality. For many, many years, Switzerland has always been seen as the place to go to study hospitality, but Switzerland is an expensive place to go.
Yes.
It's a very huge investment for the families, and it's my home country. So of course I love Switzerland, and if you can go, that's great. But there's a lot of families who cannot afford to send their kids that far, or that cannot afford to do it for 3.5 years, or maybe they want to keep their child a bit closer to home and not have to go and fly 14 hours or 15 hours to go there. So that's one of the reasons. So we're very close to Asia, and then Thailand is also one of the most visited countries in the world. There are some amazing hotels all around Thailand, in Bangkok, in Phuket, in Rayong, in Hua Hin, in Chiang Mai. There's so many great places to just experience hospitality. There's also a lot of restaurants and fantastic F&B. So that's the strong belief, and that's one of the reasons why we always put those two flags together. It's not that Switzerland is above Thailand, but it's really that we want to merge the best of Switzerland and Thailand together, and to really make Thailand, Bangkok, and the rest of the country one of the places that you want to come to study hospitality management.
Why is it said that AM has the capability to assist students seamlessly from learning to achieving employment?
Great question again. One of the reasons that's what we do, it's one of our kind of values that we discuss to the students when they come here, is that we prepare them for a great career. And we do that because our school is located directly into hotels. So for example, just above us, it's the lobby of the hotel reception of the Avani. On the other side over there, we have the Anantara Riverside.
Yes.
So in the first semester, students are actually working directly in the hotels with the hotel practitioners and directly serving the guests. So they get really the practical skills right from the get-go. But we don't prepare people to be waiters or cooks or receptionists. We prepare our students to be the future managers. So it means that also when the subsequent semesters are coming in, that the students will be working on real-life projects that are given to them by the hotel. So we call that, for example, the Integrated Hospitality Project, which is a project that is given to them by the hotel GM, and the students are working on that project during an entire semester. So they're working on a real-life project as they keep on studying until the end. So we make sure that they have the right skills and the right competencies to be able to go into the industry, and it's not just about theory, but it's also about practice. practice not just the waitering practice, but also the management practice. So that's one of the way. And the second big advantage is, again, owned by minor. Minor wants aim to create the next generation of GMs. So typically when the students graduate from here, they will have a preferred employment status, which means that minor will look at their CVs, will look at their performance as a student and so on, and will come with an employment offer, depending on what the student wants to do. Does he want to go back to China? Does he want to go to stay in Thailand? Or do they want to go to Europe, to America? Again, the group being so big, there's a lot of opportunities for careers.
I see.
And then it's up to the students, of course, to do as good as they want, but that's one of the targets, is really to get students in, give them the skills, give them the knowledge, to then be able to go straight into work and be performing right away.
I see. That's impressive, because this is the first university I have ever seen in the upstairs of the hotel.
So normally, a lot of hotel schools, what they have is they have a restaurant, what we call a simulated restaurant. So it's a restaurant that serves other students, and the students are learning to serve, but in a simulated environment. For us, we're the only school that is inside of a hotel, and where our students actually learn with real guests. So it's a bit more challenging because stakes are higher. You work with real guests, so you have to make sure you do things correctly, but it's really working really well. And the students are learning a lot. And it's actually really a win-win situation, because the hotels appreciate our students because of the way they're curious, the way they really work hard. And also another big advantage is how good they are in English skills and the way they can talk to customers.
I think many students and parents are concerned about that. How is the faculty at M?
Yeah, parents are very concerned about the quality of the teachers and the lecturers and the faculty that will guide their kids, right, to go through university and be successful. So the faculty, we have a combination of people who are practitioners, so people who've worked in hotels, who worked in restaurants, already have a career, and together as well with a group of teachers who are also very well trained into the art of teaching and learning. So it's a combination of both things. How good are you in performing a particular task in hospitality, but also how good are you in supporting learning and making sure that learning happens with the students and that our students are growing. So this is a very important element for us, and it's also the way we really want to differentiate ourselves from other universities, is we have what we call a very dynamic learning style. So we don't focus on teaching, so just the teacher teaching, but we focus on learning and making sure the students are actually learning. And we believe very much in what we call active learning. So as you can see, this is a very small classrooms. We always have the maximum amount of students in a group would be between 25 and 30 students. Our tables and all the equipment is very flexible, because there's always going to be some activities happening in the classroom. Can be a role play, can be a research, can be a presentation, can be practical skills. We always make sure students are doing something. We have teachers from Thailand, we have teachers as well coming from India, but we also do have teachers from Australia, South Africa, England, Scotland, Switzerland, Italy, and also kind of like an international group of bodies. So it's not so much where they're coming from that is important, but it's what they can bring to our students and how we can really look after them. And one more thing to make sure that the parents feel comfortable is there's one also important aspect in our values, is how good we look after the students. So we make sure that we create a learning environment where students feel safe. The students need to feel pushed, the students need to feel that they have to still work hard and perform, but at the same time is how they can create that learning environment where they can learn, grow, and become better as well. And we really look after them. So we have an entire department that is focused, for example, on the well-being and the coaching of the students. We make sure that they feel comfortable in the school. We prepare them for the employment. When they go on an internship interview, we prepare them for that, so they really feel on that confidence. Because we believe that Asian students are as good, if not better, than European students. But one thing that they lack sometimes is self-confidence, and just feeling as confident as a European student. And that's really what we want to build on, is like communicate with confidence, have a strong self-esteem, voice your opinions. It's okay to disagree with your teacher and you can discuss it. And that's kind of this type of environment that we are trying to create.
And how about job prospects for their students after graduation? Could you please tell us more about internship at M?
Sure. So there are two questions. So let me take the first one and then I'll talk about the internship. So the first question is about hospitality, right? So students are studying here hospitality management. Hospitality management is not just used in hotels. Hospitality management, you learn all the elements of business. So here we learn accounting, we learn marketing, we learn value creation, we learn sustainability. If you know how to run a hotel, you can work in any business really. So that's the prospects are going outside of just hotels and hospitality. Of course, we would love to keep all our students within minor and make sure that everyone has a great career in minor hotels, but we know that some students will do other jobs. So hospitality, you can work in cruise lines, you can work in luxury shops, you can work in banks even. They love hospitality students because hospitality has one great advantage is they know how to take care of customers and talking to people. Again, that confidence and communication skills that they have. So hospitality offers a fantastic career to really kind of do whatever you like in your life. And also, even if they want to become entrepreneur and start their own business as well. And then the second question was about internships. So part of the program, we offer 2 internships. Internship 1 is a practical internship or operational internship where students can decide if they want to welcome guests at the front desk, they want to serve customers in a restaurant, or some of them want even to cook in a restaurant. So they can do that and they do that for 6 months. And typically what we say is either you stay in Thailand or you go abroad, but if you go abroad, you should stay within the minor group so we can still have the connections to look after the students. And the second internship is a management internship. So this is where the student can decide, do I want to stay in operations and become a GM? So I still look at the way hotels operations are working, or do I want to do something else? Maybe I want to do marketing, or I want to do human resources, or I want to do public relations, or even accounting. So they have a choice of what we call back of the house internships, where they can always choose decisions of where they want to go and prepare them for their careers.
同时，我们也请到了亚洲酒店管理学院的招生主管 Mr. Vladimir. What are the admission requirements for M?
Admission requirements for AIM are very simple. First of all, you need to graduate high school. You need to translate your high school diploma into English, and you need to pass an English exam. If you are passing IELTS, your score must be 5.5.
Can you tell us about the foundation program at M?
Of course. Matter of fact, we are launching a brand new foundation program specifically for the Chinese students. This program will take 5 months to complete, and it will help students not only to improve their English, but also to learn business and management skills. So, as you know, there are many very smart students in China. However, their English right now is maybe IELTS 4.0 or 4.5. So our foundation program will help them to improve their IELTS score up to 5.5 or maybe even to 6. So then they can study our main bachelor program fully in English, and they can understand and they can do very well.
Well, what is the time cost for students studying at M from the start of learning to graduation and obtaining relevant qualification? How much time is required?
It is an excellent question. Since AIM follows the Swiss standard, it takes only 3.5 years to get the bachelor degree here. 3.5 years is spread for 7 semesters. 2 of these semesters will be your internships in 5-star hotels in Thailand and abroad. That means that by the time you graduate with a bachelor degree, you will already have 1 year of working experience in famous brands.
好，今天我们的采访就到这里。如果您的家庭对国际一流的酒店管理专业感兴趣，想给孩子一个国际化的教育和就业背景，欢迎联系我们咨询。我们下个学校见，拜拜。